Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox global scripting video. So today I have the most, it's way better than my previous quest system. It's easy and modifiable, really easy to add new quests, and it fits 3 different categories, which is gathering, finding, and killing quests. So gathering stuff, so like collect 10 eggs, finding stuff like find the book, and killing something, so go kill this NPC or this amount of NPC, gather this amount of stuff, or find this amount of stuff. Like it's easy. This is way better than my previous one. This is called I like to call it a multi-quest. I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to show you a quick demonstration how this works. It's really cool. You don't really need to focus on checking any scripts. Everything's done automatically for you. What do is make when we're adding new. I'm just going to show you how to add a new quest and what you can the options you have. So here it says kill the noob, quest type kill, reward type object, and currency. So I get a katana on 50 jumps when I kill it. So here it says kill the noob 0 out of 1, so I can also hide it really easily. So I just go kill this. See, when I kill it, when I hit it, the noob actually gets a kill value, which puts whoever hits it, I guess last, will get the kill. And also check some, even if you kill it, if you don't have the quest, then you won't get the rewards. You need to have the quest, of course. And like that, see 0-1, boom, got it. Then a new quest will like a random quest will auto generate. So I got the katana and got the gems, just like that. See, now green apples. So I need to collect 10 green apples. So I cannot collect a red one, of course, but if I could just spam this like that, boom, I got green apples. Kill the noob, well, I already killed it, but I guess just kill it again. There you go, I got it. Find the apple, that's red. That's the type, quest type is fine, reward type currency, I get plus 10 money. There you go, I got plus 10 money. So it keeps auto regenerating a new quest all the time. So it's a pretty fun thing you can add to your game. It doesn't have to be a red apple, green apple. It can be any object you want. It can be any kind of noob or NPC you want. It can be any type of reward you want to give. It can be an object or some form of XP or leader stats or anything you want. And this one, the leader stat saves, but I didn't put it. You just have to unsable this. Undisable this because I'm too lazy to publish the game. Alright, so let me show you first the server script. So this is just a simple saving data store script. So the quest main, this is the first part, which is when the player joins, they get two things, a leader stats and another one called quest. The quest typically has 2 values in store, folder name and quest type. Quest type stores the type of quest it is, so find, killing, or gathering type of quest. The folder name stores the type of folder or the ongoing quest name, so you can easily access or know what type of quest the player has at all times. Anyway, you can, with this kind of value, you can actually make it so you can have a saving quest. So like if they leave the game while quest ongoing, load back to the game, the quest to continue, like they don't get any random quest. They have to continue that quest if you save these values. Really, I might only save this value. So of course, I believe the stats, which is money and gems, things like that. Now I'm gonna show you how to add a new quest. So these are the quests. Okay, so these are the object rewards. So if you want to give them an object reward, just make sure you add it here, or the weapon, the book, or anything you want. Really, just make sure it's here. This doesn't apply, this object reward, this doesn't apply to like money or cash. This of course leader stats. All right, so anyways, what else, okay, so here we go. So this is the apple quest. There's the gathering quest, gather quest 2, and kill boss 1. Okay, so for example, the apple quest, this is the quest name. This is the thing that will display right here. So anything you can put any name you want here. Find the apple, find whatever you want. This is the reward value. If you make this value equals false, this thing will go reward type unrewardable. I mean, there's no reward to the quest, but they still have to do it. So imagine like they have to find a book or they have to talk to a certain NPC, but you don't want them to get a reward. Just talk to the NPC as a quest. Just to change this value to off. So on there's a reward, value off there's no rewards. Okay. So if say it was on, so say there's 3 options you have. First is the amount, currency, and object reward. Alright, so let's say when they do the quest, you want them to gain plus 10 money or plus 10 cash. First, you're going to change that value to here, like money, cash, whatever you want. Okay, so it doesn't matter if your game already has you saw this in your game and you already have a different kind of leader stats. That does not matter. You just have to create it. Just make sure when you make the quest, the reward you just change it here to whatever you want, gem, XP level. Okay, and this is the amount you want to give them. So plus 10 XP, plus 10 cash, plus 10 levels, or plus 30 gems, plus 30 diamonds, whatever you want. That's the amount. However, if you only want them to have a currency reward, you need to make the object reward value equal nothing. If you really want an object reward and no currency, you want to make the amount, like you want to make the amount 0 over here, or both of them nil and 0, and have the object reward to whatever reward you want to give them. Like give them, if they complete the quest, to get a katana or a sword. That's where you have this object rewards folder here. So any rewards given in the game should be stored in this folder. Any tool really. So that's that. If you want them to have both an object reward and a currency reward, just make sure you can just add the katana here and leave this one the way it is. The script will check if all of them is like has a value, like it has a value on them. So it will give both XP or the currency, whatever you call or whatever you want, and a reward, which is an example of the gather quest. So let me just go to the gather quest over here. All right, so this gather quest over here. No, not this one. This one only. Um, this one has the. Yeah, okay. See, this one gives 20 gems and a sword if you complete the quest. So, that's how the rewards work. Okay. So now the type of quest you want. So find. There's three options you have: find, collect, and kill. Find. If you put find, it's a find type of quest. So you have to find certain things, or you have to find a certain object, certain food, certain I don't know, find a certain NPC to talk to, like that. Collect is a gathering type of quest, so you have to collect 10 eggs, 10 orbs, 10 that, 10 this, 10 that. This does not this collect this is not the same as killing 10 NPCs. Okay, that type is called kill, and of course each of them is easily modifiable. So you put find, collect, or kill in here. Find, collect, or kill, and once you put that, you put the amount collect. So you want to make them, let's say, if you put find, you want them to find a find type of thing. Usually means finding one type of object. So I just put one. If it's a gathering, you want to put like 20, like 2, 10, like gather 10 eggs, gather 20 eggs, gather 30 eggs, gather 5 eggs. A kill could be like a boss, so kill this boss. There's usually one type of boss, or kill the bandits. You want to put like kill 10 bandits, or kill 5 bandits, or kill 20 bandits. This is the amount you want them to have. This that whatever you put here will automatically change this value here. So 0 out of 20, 0 out of 1 for this one per se. If I put 20, it will be 0 out of 20 over here. So alright, so that's that. And that's how it works. Find, collect, or kill. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how it works. Okay. So, for example, this a kill type of quest. For example. Oh yeah. So make sure you put the target here. So whichever, let's say you want to let them gather 10 eggs. Make sure the target here is called egg, and the object name is called egg. Okay. So let's say here, see gather quest 2. The target is green apple. Okay, and gather 10 green apple. So make sure, see the thing right here, green apple. Yeah, make sure it's actually the same name as the target, or it won't count it. Make sure the target is the exact same name, or the object is the same name as the target. So if you want to collect 10 red apples, make sure the target is called red apple. But here I just called it red apple. In the apple quest right here, I just called it I called it apple. So this name is called apple, and of course in here. However, enter, however, leave, which just makes this thing appear. Really, it's a really cool thing. Um, and of course, it checks if the folder name equals to nothing. That means there's a quest on them, like they have a quest. And if the type quest target value equals script parent dot name, fire to the client. Fire the remaining event quest data to the client. So this just checks if they have the quest, if there's a quest on them, and the target value equals to the script.parent.name. So if it's an apple, that means they have the same quest. Then buyer client quest data. That's typically how it works. Same thing applies to a green apple. Same thing. This one's a bit different, but same concept applies. I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, that's just how it works. So if you have an NPC type of quest, so type of quest kill, make sure you have a target. So the noob, or if it was a bandit, you put bandit, and name the NPC would be called bandit. Amount collect, you want them to kill one boss, or you want to make them kill 10 bandits. Up to you. This doesn't really matter. It's an example. Say this doesn't matter, and you want them to reward. I guess remember, unrewardable is value equals off. You want them to reward. Turn it on. Any amount, currency, or object you want. If you put an amount here and you have no currency, it will cause an error, or it won't give any currency at all. Help just an object. So make sure if you want them to give it a currency, make sure you always have a currency value here. So that's pretty much how the gather quest, how the quest works. So when you add a new folder, just do that, like kill bandits. So I'll just call it that. And quest name, I don't know, kill the bandits. Reward, I'll just put, I don't know, 100 gems. Object reward, katana. Type of quest, it's going to be kill quest. Amount collect, I want them to kill 20 bandits so we get the reward. Target will be bandits. Okay, and that's pretty much how you make a new quest. That's it. It'll be automatically added to the quest loadout, something like that. So that's just it. Nothing really, nothing too hard. For the weapon, super simple. Just ignore all this, but I'm gonna explain to you. So that's the damage. So when the sword touches the NPC, okay, first you check if it's a humanoid. If it is, then check if its health is greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, then check if it's greater than 0 and has a string value called kill inside the NPC. Then change its value to the player's name. That means they just hit it. If the humanoid is health is less than 0 and there's a kill string value, then check if the player quest, a folder name, that value does not equal to nothing. That means they have a quest. And if the quest type equals kill, that means it's a kill. They have a kill quest on them, which means this applies to the NPC, so they're calling the NPC. So if they have a type kill quest, then check if the kill value of the NPC they just killed equals to the player.name. If it is, that means they killed the NPC and they have a kill quest. Therefore, fire quest data remote event to the client, which will be checking the client, by the way, to see if it's that type of quest, which will add +1 to the progress value. So 1 out of 1, 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 20, anything you want. This just adds it. This just adds. Else, then create a new tag. So if it's a new fresh NPC, nobody ever hit it or hit it, yeah. Then it'll create a new tag called kill, of course, and tag the value equals script dependent name. Which is right here. Else, make the tag value equals to that, to your name since you hit it, or anybody's name hits it. And this is just a simple, just damages the NPC. This is how it works. Put this inside any weapon you make. This doesn't really matter. Just this, the most important one. Make sure it's under the handle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This one, of course, the first part, this the main GUI. So this just adds everything here. That's what I said. This just says when you make a new folder, this automatically added to the table, which will be selected randomly. So everything here will be selected randomly. I suggest you to make them the same name, make sure they're different names, because the folder name doesn't really matter. It's the quest name here, the string value here, that actually appears as a title, which is right here. So the folder name doesn't really matter. So make sure each name is unique. So this is inside a loop. So if script parent ongoing that value equals true, equals false, that means there's no quest ongoing, then make it true. Choose a random quest, get the frame, get the info, which is the thing in the replicated storage, So I'm typically accessing which quest was selected and not going to have access to every single data. So the type of quest, reward, and quest name. So here's just a bunch of F statements that checks mainly the reward, which makes sure that which type of reward that can be given. So you can display it properly. So reward type and type of quest and reward. So let's say for example, let's check this. So you get the first you fire quest data to the server, which updates the quest.folder name to the name of the selected value, the randomly selected value of the folder, and the type of quest it is. That's what happens when it's called, fired and called. So right here, see, it's called and gets the data 2. That's the folder name. That's the type of quest it is, and it updates these two. All right, so that's just it. Nothing really you need to really focus on. The only thing you really need to focus on is just adding the quests. Everything else is automated for you. Yeah. Just this thing just changes the text to the info of the quest. So reward type of quest. So you know the the reward type that text equals um the well that's what the string. Okay, so over here let me show you. Okay, so if info the reward of equals true, that means the reward is given. Else, if not, then that means it's false. Then it's unrewardable. That's what I said. You can turn it on and off. You don't want them to give a reward, the quest to give a reward. However, if it's true, if info the reward the amount the value is greater than 0 and currency equals nothing and object reward equals something, okay, that means that the reward type is currency. That means the quest only gives currencies. Okay. If else if object reward value equals to nothing, does not equal to nothing, and if reward amount value is less than or equal to 0, that means the reward type is object. That means there's no currency involved given as a reward, only an object. Else if the amount the value equals 0 and there is a currency value and object reward value is not equal to nothing, that means it's an object slash currency reward. So it gives both currency and an object reward. That's typically this if statement, right? The if statement is here. Progress updater, like I said, everything I showed you when you click the apple and kill the NPC, all of them fires an event called quest data. It gets called. Check if the ongoing value is true. That means there's a quest ongoing. Get the display value, which is right here. Change its progress to +1. So everything here. So that's for progress and progress value, go value. So +1 out of go value. So progress out of go value. Right. So you see if you get like an apple, find 10 apples. When you click the the apple, it will add +1 to the progress, which will show 1 out of 10 or 1 out of progress slash goal. Really, think about it. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. Completion check in a loop just checks if the progress value is greater than or equal to the goal value. That means you completed the quest, you collected that much, or killed that much, or found that much. Resets everything and fires the quest reward remote event to the server. Okay, this fires that. Text button here just makes it visible equals true or false. So it fires that and it gets called here into the server. Okay, and all this is it just checks first. It accesses the folder, the quest folder, so the server knows which type of rewards to give or which type of XP or which type of currency to give or both really. So this entire thing here is the exact same thing as I explained in here. The exact same thing. The only difference is instead of changing a text, it gives. So this one is a currency reward. Okay. So this instead will access the stat, find the currency value, stat the value equals set the value plus follow the reward the amount of value. In other words, finds the currency or the leader stats and give that amount over here. That's all it does. Same thing for the weapon. Type goes to the reward. Find the object reward, whatever is here. It will access it here. So it will try to find that object reward value in object rewards folder. Okay, clone it and parent it to the player backpack. Else if this last one, which is both currency and object reward. So it's just these two combined. Gives both the current gives the stat reward and the object reward. That's the entire thing. The only thing you need to know really in the end is how to add a new quest, because everything trust me, everything else is automated. The only thing you really strongly need to focus on, the only thing you really strongly need to focus on is the object rewards folder and the quest folder, and like how to add new quests and modify it. It's really simple, nothing hard. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you can use it in your game. It's automated quests, multi quest really. And yeah, see you guys all next time. Peace.